Welcome to More Wellness Studio. My name is Chandler Moore Sanders, and today I'm going to be teaching a mat class with some light weights. So if you have any household item that you would like to use, canned goods work. If you have light weights, anything under 5 pounds would be perfect. If you don't have any weights at all, not a problem. You can not use weights at all. You can just use your arms as the weight and leverage. So to begin though, we'll set those off to the side. We're just gonna start in a nice seated position. You wanna roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Really feel that sense of lift up and out of your sit bones. We're gonna take the arms, extend up toward the ceiling, really get that space through the side body, and then we're just gonna rotate to one side, one opposite hand to opposite knee, and then use your back hand as a little bit of support, acting like a little kickstand to help you stay nice and vertical in space. And then you're gonna turn around and look over that back shoulder. So you wanna inhale, lift, and then exhale, spiral around your own axis here. Really, it's tempting to lean off to the side, so you want to stay nice and elevated and rotate around that axis. Gently unwind. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up again, create that space in the side body, and then rotate to the other side. Opposite hand to opposite knee. Use that back hand as a little kickstand to help you stay lifted up into gravity, and then turn and look over that back shoulder. Inhale, lift, exhale to twist. Again, inhale, lift, exhale into your spiral. And we'll gently unwind. Arms are going to extend up once again, down to your side. Inhale, lifting one arm up, and exhale into a little side bend here. So you want to put some pressure into that bottom hand, so you're not just leaning over, again, into gravity, but feeling that sense of lift and then C curve. So you're really getting all of the space between those rib cage bones and little intercostal muscles that hold the ribs together. Bringing it back up through center. Again, put some pressure down into the mat, then side bend. So it's still that sense of arc, lifting up and over. Try to really think about staying weighted in that opposite hip. And again, this time, again, get that sense of lift. Inhale, exhale, over. Put some pressure into that bottom hand. This time, turn the chest toward the mat. So you start to add in a little spiral into your C curve, into your side bend. Take a big breath in here. Inhale into that back body, opening through the back of the lungs. Back to the side, all the way back up. Again, inhale, lifting up into space, finding your C curve. Work that side bend, and then take the chest and rotate it toward the mat. Get that nice, as squared off as you can toward the mat. So you're blending your side bend and your rotation here. And then again, back into that side bend, all the way back up. Taking one arm out to the side, rotate the palm facing away from you, behind you, and then slide that arm, that hand right behind the small of the back. So here you can really anchor your shoulder blade down the back of the rib cage, then take the opposite ear to shoulder, so you're stretching and opening the side of your neck. If you need to anchor your back hand, you can with that opposite hand, just to kind of give it a little bit more leverage. If that's too much, you don't have to hang on to it. Again, we're just using gravity here to push the head over to your shoulder to open up the side of the neck. Take this position, hold it, and then rotate your nose toward your shoulder. And this stretch kind of changes now more to the front of the neck, kind of addresses that sternocleidomastoid muscle right there down the front. Taking a big breath, filling the diaphragm three-dimensionally. Turn your head back to the center and then lift the head back up. Nice and easy. Gently release that arm after it's kind of been pinned back there. Give it a little rotation, a little twist from side to side. And then opposite hand, palm faces away. Slide the hand behind the small of your back. Opposite ear to shoulder. So you're opening up the side of the neck, anchoring the shoulder blade down the back of the rib cage. And just find that nice space in the side of the neck. One side, it seems like, is always a little different than the other. This one feels more mobile, maybe not. Hold it here, take a breath in, and then now take the nose toward your shoulder. So we get that stretch to transition to the front of the neck. Keep your breath moving. It's easy to hold your breath here. It's tempting to hold it when you start to feel that tension and that tightness take hold. So just take another breath in and try to ease into it, settle in. And then bring the face back to the front. Stack the head up on top. Gently, once again, ease that arm out of position and then just let that upper arm bone stir in the socket for a second. Let that relax if it started to pinch or gain any tension. And then from here, just looking side to side, keeping your shoulders square, just looking over one shoulder, keeping the torso and the chest nice and square. Look to the other shoulder. One last here from side to side. On this next one, look over that shoulder and then your nose is going to draw down and around into a little half circle all the way over to the other side, and again, down and around. So we're utilizing gravity, utilizing the weight of the head to help stretch the back of the neck and the upper traps. Really think of pinning the shoulder blades down and in like you're pinching a pencil between the shoulder blades. Try to keep those shoulders nice and open. If you feel comfortable and you want to let your head go back and around, that's fine. If you have any neck issues though, that may not work for you. I don't love that one. It doesn't work for me very well, but by all means, if it does for you, that's fine. Reverse the direction of your semicircle if you haven't already. Just one more time here. Up and around and back to center. Roll the shoulders back a few times. Hopefully you feel a little bit more blood flow into the upper body. So now go ahead and you'll turn onto your back. So from here, gently ease it back, however is easiest for you to lean yourself on back. Hug the knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Opening up the lumbar spine now, getting a little bit more range with our spiral here. So you're going to bring the knees off to one side. Look over your opposite shoulder. If you feel comfortable letting this hand rest on the top leg just to give you a little bit more leverage, go for it. If that's too much, you don't have to add that extra weight. Look over the opposite hand, working here to keep both shoulders nice and square on the mat. If you feel that opposite shoulder starting to come up, don't take the legs over quite so far. Leave them up a little bit at more of an angle. If you can though, utilize the leverage of the legs to come all the way over to the side. Take one more big breath in, three-dimensionally through the diaphragm. And then we'll pull the knees up through center and off to the other side. Easing into this. It's a pretty big range of motion, can be kind of aggressive, especially if this is the first thing you're doing today. Again, let the weight of the hand rest on the opposite knee if that's comfortable. The opposite shoulder, you want to stay nice and connected to the mat. Only go to your limit. You want to push your boundary, but not go beyond it. Again, really settle in here, looking over that opposite shoulder. Take a big breath in here, three-dimensionally through the diaphragm. Once again, inhale. Exhale, float the knees back to center here.